So you want to make Nat Pagle your best friend. I have good news for you. It's actually really easy. All you have to do is get 42,000 rep with him. Oh wait, that sounds like some Khadgar shit wizard bullshit. No, this isn't a lie. You need 42,000 rep to get Nat Pagle from stranger to best friend. This is gonna sound like a bad joke, but the best way to get Pagle rep is by catching lunkers in Draenor, and they only give you 350 rep at a time. Now, if you did some quick math, that's about 120 lunkers caught. That, at my statistics, takes about 6.5 hours. Now these stats may seem unrealistic if you've done some lunker farming in the past. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Tanan Jungle and find the 2 best spots that I've found for catching lunkers. Now before I say anything, lunker catch percentage is affected by your fishing skill. And there are 3 items in Draenor that you can use to increase your fishing skill by a lot. You have the tentacled and hypefish caps, you have your worm supreme, and you have the ephemeral fishing pole. Now the caps only last 7 days and you can catch them by killing the thing that drops from your minnow in your garrison, and the ephemeral fishing pole only lasts for 1 day and it can be acquired the same way. Worm supreme is also acquired the same way but can also be fished from bags and just fished as far as I know. This adds 400 to your fishing ability, which gets you to about 1100. At 1100 fishing skill, you have a much higher percentage chance of catching lunkers than at 700, for example. If you manage to keep yourself up at 1100 the whole time, you'll have a much smoother time of catching your lunkers. The 2 best spots for farming this are in the ruins of Krenak and the little crescent shape on the northeast of Hellfire Citadel. The most effective method that I've found is to get on a raft, either the one from Pagle or the ones from the Kaluak, and if you go just around the water area in the ruins of Krenak, you will probably find 3 or 4 nodes at a time. Then when you're done with that, you fly up. You go to the crescent I just drew on the map in Hellfire Citadel, and you fly just over the fell and land on the little patches of rock in the middle, and you can fish most places to 2 nodes from just the little rocks in the middle, so don't worry about going on the sides. And that is the best way to fish for lunkers. It's the fastest way because the nodes will always be respawning behind you, and it is the most efficient way because you really don't have to go anywhere. And you don't need to use CRZ or anything because there's always nodes for you. You should have absolutely no difficulty getting your 120 lunkers through this method, and I hope that helped you. So the data for what I got is about 581 Felmouth Frenzy being caught, and every single cast I did in the pools, which is the only place I casted, I got a Felmouth Frenzy. That's 100% drop rate. I caught 45 lunkers in that amount of time, which is about a 7.8% drop rate, which is about 1 per 13 casts. So every 13th cast, you should be getting a lunker. Obviously not really. It's going to vary because it's a percentage drop rate. For Fellblight, I actually got 114, which is about a 20% drop rate, just a little under, which is about 1 in 5 casts. And you can sell Fellblight for a pretty good price in the auction house right now. So obviously you're still here because you want to hear about the outliers. Now my longest time between lunkers was 52 casts. And I can say I was getting really angry because I was at 1100 the whole time, and I think I went through 2 Worm Supremes until I finally caught another lunker. Very aggravating. It actually stopped me from catching lunkers for the day. My shortest was 0 casts, and actually it happened twice, back to back. I had 3 lunkers in a row. I don't know what I did. I don't know who I pleased upstairs somewhere. I don't even know what happened. I caught 3 in a row. Before then, I had had maybe 3 casts between catching lunkers, and that was my best one, and I was super excited. 3 in a row, I actually lost my mind. Now another strange thing happened. Before shooting the filler video of me fishing today, I actually only had a 6.6% chance of lunkers dropping based on my statistics before today. So I don't know what happened, but I had a much higher percentage chance today of catching lunkers. It's just a statistical anomaly. I don't think Blizzard patched it to increase the percent chance. I think you're just gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. Today, I was at like 15% catching lunkers. That's insane. I've had days where I'm at like 2%. That's totally fine. That's just the nature of RNG.